Right now, additional details have not been shared on the explosions, but 13 News Now, excuse us, sorry about that, having some issues here, but in a post to Truth Social, looks like we're having, okay, I think we've got where we're supposed to be at this morning, but we have breaking news as Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro has been captured and flown from the country. President Donald Trump announced early on Saturday, the president confirming that U.S. forces conducted what he called a large-scale strike against Venezuela and its leader. ABC's Alison Kosik has the latest.
President Trump has confirmed that strikes on Venezuela have been happening over the past few hours. And according to President Trump, that Nicolas Maduro and his wife have been captured in Venezuela. There have been scenes of multiple explosions and low-flying aircraft. All of that heard beginning around 2 a.m. local time in the capital city of Caracas. And the FAA is now banning U.S. commercial flights in Venezuela airspace over what's being called ongoing military activity. This comes after weeks of the U.S. ramping up pressure on the government of President Nicolas Maduro, including seizing 2 oil tankers and conducting deadly military strikes on alleged drug boat smugglers. This week, the Pentagon released video of 2 vessels being hit, saying they were moving along known narco trafficking routes and engaging in narco trafficking. At least 115 people have been killed in more than 30 strikes since September. The U.S. also deploying a large-scale buildup of military forces and assets in the Caribbean. In recent weeks, President Trump declaring that Venezuelan airspace should be considered closed in its entirety.
So how far would you go to take Maduro out of office?
I don't want to say that, but...
But you want to see him out?
His days are numbered.
Can you rule out an American ground invasion?
I don't want to rule in or out. I don't talk about it.
And the U.S. recently added Maduro and his government to the State Department's list of the world's most dangerous terrorist organizations. In a pre-taped interview this week, Maduro accused the U.S. of mounting a months-long pressure campaign to force a regime change and to gain access to vast oil reserves. Maduro has also denied having any ties to the drug trade, accusing the U.S. of using the drug smuggling as a way to oust him from office. Alison Kosik, ABC News, New York.
Now, in a post to Truth Social, President Trump confirmed U.S. involvement, saying, quote, the United States of America has successfully carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela and its leader, President Nicolas Maduro, who has been, along with his wife, captured and flown out of the country. Now, President Trump is expected to hold a press conference today at 11 a.m. from Mar-a-Lago with more details. And right now, additional details have not been shared on those explosions, but 13 News Now will be sure to keep you updated on 13newsnow.com.